Hi guys, welcome to part 3 of episode 53 of my Pleasantview Let's Play. Today we're back here in the Goth household with Alexander and Lucy. Last time we played them, right whenever we left off, Alexander and Lucy were discussing adoption because they have tried 3 times for a baby and Lucy has not gotten pregnant. So, they have been discussing it. Lucy is starting to come around to the idea because she desperately wants another child. Alexander still seems to be a little bit upset about something. Not quite sure. He was watching sports there. And they're just cleaning up after the birthday party from when little Casper aged up. I do want to point out real quick that I decided to go back to my Maxis correlated skins. So these are the Maxis skins with improved genetics and body hair, and I just like these better than any of the other skins I've used. They were the ones I was using previously to all this experimentation in almost all of my episodes. So thank you guys so much for bearing with me while I was experimenting with the default skins. Ultimately, I decided to go back to my originals. I really like the body hair, and I really like the genetic component and the correlation between skin tone and hair color, and they're just very nice skins and I really like them, and I don't know if you can tell much of a difference here. And I have also decided that I went back to my Maxis eyes. So these are Bruno's behind these eyes maxified from Mod The Sims. You can see Alexander's eyes there. I'm not using the realistic eyes anymore. I want to stick with the true Maxis match. So that's my final decision. I'm not going to make any more changes that I know of in the future. And I am keeping these beautiful hairs. These use Remy's textures and Puklet's natural colors. So that's what I will be using. I believe these are as close to Maxis match as you can get. And now we have a much wider variety of hair in the game, which I was lacking before. Okay, so let's get back to our family. Like I said, Alexander and Lucy are thinking about adoption to grow their family. They're both getting older. Alex is 31 now, Lucy is 30, little Casper is 5, and Lucy just cannot stand it. She wants another baby. So they've been talking about it. They've decided that they're going to go ahead and submit the adoption application and just see what happens. They're going to do that first thing in the morning. Right now, Alexander is very tired. He needs to go to bed. He has to go to work tomorrow. He's just been promoted to draftsman, so he really wants to make a good impression at his new job, or at his new title at his new job. So I'm going to take care of their needs and send them to bed, and we'll see them first thing in the morning whenever Lucy calls up the adoption agency. It's midnight, and little Casper woke up in the middle of the night and had the want to go and give love to Carrie. That is so sweet. Carrie's down here playing with her toy, and I just want to check on her as well. We didn't really get to spend very much time with her last episode because the family was gone on vacation, and then it was Casper's birthday. But Casper really loves the puppy and wants to play with her. I guess she's not a puppy. She's a grown-up doggy now. And she looks like a giant schnauzer to me. She is so pretty. But, oh, she's not a schnauzer. She's a Carrie Blue Terrier. That's right. That's why we named her Carrie. Oh, what am I saying? That's why we named her Carrie. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can stop her from playing with the toy. So Casper can go and give her some love. Oh no, give her some love. Give her some love, Casper. Oh. I want to get a screenshot of that because it's just so cute. And now Casper has the want to reach logic level 4. I really like that for him. But I don't think we have a chess table. So we're going to have to buy a chess table for the family so he can work on his logic skill. We also need to make over his room. If you'll remember from last time, he's still sleeping in a nursery. Now, I don't want to get rid of the nursery stuff because Lucy and Alexander are definitely getting another baby, whether it's biological or adopted. So we want to keep the nursery, but we do need to I think we can make this into 2 bedrooms. One for the new baby and one to sort of give Casper his own place, his own room. So I'm going to work on that now since it's the middle of the night. Everybody's asleep except for Casper. I'm going to go ahead and remodel the upstairs now, and I'll be right back when I finish that. Alright guys, I am done, and I had to do some serious remodeling on the top floor of this house. I had to make 2 bedrooms out of the one that we had, and the way I had to do that is I had to make the bathroom smaller here. I had to make it 1 tile smaller. I was still able to fit in a shower, a toilet, and a sink for the kids to use. And I expanded the hallway here, and I'm hoping that's going to help with some of the routing issues that I've been having. I couldn't really make it any bigger over here because then I wouldn't be able to fit the double bed into the master bedroom. So I did the best I could with making the hallway a little bit bigger, and I was able to get 2 bedrooms out of the leftover space. This is Casper's bedroom right here. I looked at Casper's interests, and I found out that he's very interested in sports. He likes sports quite a bit. So I gave him some sports posters in his room. I gave him some books and a dresser, some toys and a toy box. He also has the door to the balcony in his room. So that's all I could really do for him, and then I kind of ran out of money. Now, the Goths have quite a bit of money in their bank account, but nobody's awake to go withdraw it for me, so I only had about 2,500 simoleons in cash to work with. Over here in the nursery, I just sort of moved things around. I didn't really, let's make it daytime here. I didn't really buy anything new except for this picture on the wall. This picture is of a boat, and that I thought it kind of matched the seashell theme that we had going on the nursery bedding here. So we just have the changing table and the shelves, the dresser, the crib, rug, and a bunch of toys and a potty. And that's basically all we've got going on in the nursery. We're going to continue to fix up this house as time goes on, just kind of like you would in real life, you know, just working on it slowly. But for now, Casper has his own room here, and the new baby has a nursery. And then we have 3 bedrooms and 3 baths in this house, which is very nice. Okay, I'm done with the remodel. I'm going to put the walls down, and you can see here's how it looks with the walls down. It's starting to come along quite nicely, I think. And let's go downstairs and see what little Casper's up to. I wasn't able to buy him a chess table. I still want to do that, and I think I'm going to put it somewhere in the living area here. Maybe I will put in some modular stairs. The next time Alexander gets paid, we'll put in modular stairs and put a chess table underneath. Or maybe put a desk underneath there and put the chess table over here. I'm not completely sure yet. One thing that's really bothering me are these curtains. See how high up above the window they are? That drives me crazy. Oops. I don't know why I put those up like that. So I want to get them some different curtains as soon as I'm able to. I probably just bought those because they're cheap. Okay, so Casper's going to play with Carrie. He wants to make a friend, go fishing, and gain a logic skill point. He can't do any of those things right now in the middle of the night. He also wants to get an A+ report card. I'm going to lock that in because I think that's a little more important than getting his logic skill. He fears being rejected by Carrie, being rejected for play by Carrie. So to me, that means he wants to keep playing with Carrie. We're going to have him continue to play with the dog. The filthy dog. This dog is so dirty and gross, I swear. I've never seen a messier dog. Let's look at her stuff here. So she's hyper. She's not really friendly or independent, genius or doofus. She's in the middle on that. She's aggressive and she's a pig pen. You can definitely tell she's a pig pen. Little Casper's just going to play with Carrie tonight, and then we will see what's going on with the family in the morning. Casper decided he was done playing with Carrie. He ate a bag of chips, watched some sports, and then he went upstairs to play with his toys in his new room. And I just wanted to see how he liked his new room. It looks like he's enjoying it. I was also taking a look at his relationship panels, and he doesn't like Faith Landgrab at all. So any chance of them having a relationship is probably out. He just does not like her. She's just not his kind of sim, I guess. He has an okay relationship with this nanny, and this is not the nanny that got our other child taken away. This is not that same nanny. That was Callista, and this is Kendall, who has been Casper's nanny. And those are really all the people he knows. He needs to get to know some more people. He wants to make a friend, and we don't really have any prospects for him. Maybe Carrie. Maybe he can become friends with Carrie. I don't know if that'll fulfill the make a friend want or not. But we'll try to work on that for him. Maybe he'll bring somebody home from school, or we'll have a chance to invite over one of the children from his generation. And just look at him. I'm going to go into camera mode so we can look at him again, because I want you to see these jeans for real. Look at that side profile. I mean, is that Alexander's son or what? It's the jaw and the nose. He got them both from Alexander, and those are such strong features. Well, it's 4 in the morning. I'm going to see if we can get Casper to go to sleep for a couple more hours so that he's not just totally exhausted when he gets home from school. He's going to be going to his first day of kindergarten in the morning. I think maybe he's a little anxious about that, and that's why he's been up all night. We're going to see if he can get a little bit more sleep. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Lucy and Alexander are waking up early so that they can put the finishing touches on their adoption application. They've decided to go ahead and go through with it. They just don't want to wait another year. They both want a baby very much. And I think it's quite strange that even Alexander wants to have another baby, and he's a fortune sim. Normally, in my experience, they don't desire to have a second baby. Occasionally it happens. And so they both strongly want another child. Okay, I'm going to send him to the shower. He stinks. So they're up early so that Lucy can finish with the adoption application before they have to go to work. Lucy will probably be staying home from work today to accept the new baby if their application is approved, which I'm pretty sure it will be. Right now, I'm just going to take care of their needs. We'll probably get Lucy some breakfast, and then she's going to call up the adoption agency to let them know that she had the paperwork sent over through the express mail. And we just found out that little Casper is having a snow day today. It's been snowing so much that the school will be closed today. So he's not going to be able to go to his first day of kindergarten after all. I'm sure he's not going to be too disappointed by that, but Lucy will definitely have to stay home with him today. And that's good because I didn't want her to go to work today anyway. And check this out. Lucy has the want to sell a great novel. I'm going to lock that in for her. She loves to write, but she hasn't been able to write since she was in college. She wrote a sci-fi novel when she was in college and sold it. Really, her true passion is writing, but it's more of a hobby for her. She also wants to graduate 3 children from college. That is her lifetime want. Alexander's lifetime want is to earn 100,000 simoleons. Hopefully he can do that. Lucy may want to quit her job someday at the as a sea lice research assistant and just focus on her writing, but we'll see how that goes for her in the future. Alexander's going to be going to work here in about 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. So Alexander and Lucy were just having breakfast. Alexander got up to leave for work, and I don't know if he's going to make it. He's only got 5 minutes. Lucy ran to the bathroom. Oh my God, could it be? She was just about to call the adoption agency, and look what happened. She's pregnant, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So I guess the last time, if you guys will remember in the last episode, she and Alexander tried for a baby on their own for time number 4. I didn't direct them to do it. They just went and did it. I think that time worked. I think she actually got pregnant. I mean, there's no other reason she would throw up. She didn't eat any bad food or anything. And I did see the little pacifier above her head as she ran over, wondering if she could be pregnant. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I guess they're not going to have to adopt. Now, Lucy's staying home today because Casper's here, but she's also going to be thinking about what she wants to do here. They've already initiated the adoption process, but it's not too late to back out. They haven't sent over the application yet. She's going to wait until Alexander gets home and talk to him, but I think they're probably not going to adopt because 2 babies at once is just going to be a lot for them to handle. And they're going to get the biological child that they've wanted for so many years. For about 4 years they've been trying now, and she finally became pregnant. I'm so happy for her. This is all she wants in the world, and I know Alexander is going to be thrilled when he finds out, and he has no idea. He thinks Lucy's going to take care of the adoption today. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, Casper, let's check on Casper really quick. I'm so happy. So Casper's just playing with his toys upstairs. He also wants to give love to Carrie. He has a lot of fears of being rejected by Carrie. So I feel like this relationship with the dog is very important to him. We're going to have him spend some time with Carrie today, wherever she is. She's probably out rolling around in a dirty puddle somewhere. The gardener is here to take care of the yard. Thank goodness. Oh, Carrie was asleep on the bed. Aww, I love that. I feel like Carrie is really drawn to Casper too. And they're going to be very good friends, I think. We'll see if he can wake her up, and what did he want to do? Give her some love. Give her some love. Rub her belly. Come on, Carrie, get up. It's so cute. Get a belly rub. Oh, isn't that precious? So he's going to spend his day inside playing with toys, playing with the dog, and hanging out with his mom. Lucy, on the other hand, we're going to have to take good care of her now. I'm going to have her eat the rest of this oatmeal that Alexander couldn't finish because her hunger's going down really fast now that she's pregnant. And I have no idea when she's going to get her first baby bump, but it's got to be sometime today. And she needs to eat more, actually. I'm going to just go ahead and have her eat some more before her hunger gets down too low. And then she is going to work on writing today. Now that she is pregnant, she's going to have a lot of time around the house. She's not going to be going to work. So this will be a great time for her to work on a novel. She also fears selling a pulp novel, and she wants to sell a great novel. So I feel like this is something very important to her. She also wants to read a novel, write novel. So we are going to definitely take care of this for her. Or let her work on it, I guess. And Casper just went outside with Carrie and started playing fetch with her. I'm so glad this family has this dog. Because I just love the relationship between her and Casper. Ooh, don't pay attention to the garbage pile behind him. It's buried by snow. You can't see it very well. Okay, Lucy's at the computer and she's ready to write. We're going to choose what kind of book she is going to write. I think we'll have her write a children's book because she is really into kids right now and she's thinking about her new baby coming up. I think it would be great for her to write a children's book. I really feel like we need some better plot points than what we have here. And I know there's a mod out there for that. And I think I will try and download that before we have her write her next novel, but we'll work with what we have. I'm going to say she's going to write a novel about an adventure with some animals. We'll put a ladybug. There's going to be a baby, a cat, a toy. I have no idea what some of these stand for, and I know I can look it up, but And an elephant. There we go. So maybe there's a kid that goes on an adventure with a lot of talking animals or something. I don't know. We'll let Lucy figure that part out. We're going to choose the children's book cover. At least I think that's a children's book cover. That's what I'm going with. And she's going to get started on her writing. While Alexander was at work today, we got a chance card for him. It says the boss has taken notice of Alexander's hard work and his job confidence is soaring. He's able to work quickly and sometimes lends a hand to other sim workers in a jam. A fellow draftsman asks for help with a difficult design. Alexander considers helping, but is dealing with pressure to meet a fast-approaching deadline. Not wanting to disappoint the boss or the coworker, Alexander must decide to help his teammate or not. What will he do? Well, Alexander is such a nice guy. I think he's going to help the teammate. Alexander gets a logic skill point. Awesome! The boss agrees with and appreciates Alexander's attitude on teamwork. Good for you, Alexander. Uh-oh, I forgot to have Alexander withdraw any cash before he went to work, and all the money is in his bank account. Now we don't have enough money to pay our workers, our maid, and our gardener, so they're going to be taking something from our house. Oh my gosh, I hope they don't take anything too expensive. So let's see what they're going to take, and then when Alexander gets home, he can replace whatever they take if it's something important. Let's see what Lucy's going to take. Oh goodness. Oh, I guess we had enough to pay the gardener. We just didn't have enough to pay the maid. She gonna take something out of the kids' room? You guys, she took Casper's toy. Lucy, that's just wrong. Like, you can take anything else, like a light fixture or a sink, like a normal maid. You're gonna take the kid's toy? Wow. That's my fault for not making sure that they had enough cash. So as soon as Alexander gets home, we'll buy that toy back for Casper. Which, by the way, what is Casper doing over here? He's just sitting in his mom and dad's room. just sitting there. With his hands in the couch. That's odd. Well, let's see if we can't give Casper something better to do. He wants to go fishing, talk about his hobby, and reach logic level 4. None of these things he can do except for talk about his hobby to his mom. So I think it's about time that Lucy takes a break from writing. She's been writing for several hours now. She's going to take a break. She also wants to talk about her hobby, so maybe she and Casper can talk about their hobbies together. And Casper's hobby, we don't even know what it is yet. So this would be a really good time for us to try and figure that out. I'm going to send him downstairs to talk about hobby. The only one that he has any enthusiasm really is science, so he can talk to her about that. And then somebody needs to give Stinky Carrie a bath because she's been going outside rolling around getting filthy again. Oh boy, did you guys see that? Oh boy. Yeah, she is definitely preggo. Oh, I'm so excited. She had the pacifier above her head, and this is the second time she's gotten sick, so there is no doubting it. Okay, here he comes. He's like, Mom, I know you just threw up, but I want to talk to you about science. Maybe he's talking to her about science. Maybe he's asking her about where babies come from. That's what I'm going to imagine. So we got this object error here. I think it's the nanny. This is the nanny Kindle. She's bugging out for some reason. I'm just going to delete her because we don't need her right now anyway. And so something's going on with my nannies here. I don't know what it is. I need to figure that out. I think I had the same problem before, and I ended up having to move the family out to fix it. So I hope it's not a mod conflict. I'll check on that later. Right now, let's see. Oh, she wants to play with Casper. So I'm going to have her just give him a little tickle. And then he wants to play with Lucy and tell an inside joke to Lucy. I love this. So he's going to tell her an inside joke after he gets a little tickle. Oh, they're doing dance on feet. Oh. Okay, and Lucy used a vacation day, so she got paid. We have a little bit of cash. She doesn't really make very much money, but Alexander's definitely the breadwinner in this family. He still wants to play with her, so let's have him play and, I don't know, show off. Do a headstand. I love these little show-off animations that the kids do in The Sims 2. They can do a headstand or a somersault, and he's going to go outside and do it. He's like, hey, Mom, watch me through the window. She's watching him through the window. Oh, she's going to come outside. She's like, okay, I'll come out and watch you. Okay, Hardimos. This stray dog is just rolling around in their flower beds out here. Okay, here he goes, doing a headstand. Lucy's so proud of him. And Casper really hasn't had any lunch today. I'm going to send him inside. I'm going to send Lucy inside. She's going to go to the bathroom and make Casper some lunch. And then they're just going to hang out for the rest of the day. They want to play together. Lucy wants to buy some stuff. She wants to buy a recliner and a bookcase. So we'll see about that whenever Alexander brings the money home. Alexander just got home from work. He brought home 634 simoleons. They definitely have enough money to rebuy the toy for Casper. So I'm going to buy that for him now. Oh, look, the stinky dog is sleeping on his bed. All right, Casper now has his toy back. Note to self, don't let Alexander go to work without any cash in the household funds to pay the service workers. Lucy's just in here making sandwiches. And Alexander does not know about Lucy's pregnancy yet, so she's probably going to tell him at dinner. He's going to come in, sit down. He thinks that Lucy sent over the adoption papers today. We both know she didn't, and she's about to inform him of that. Alexander's not really hungry, but he's going to join Lucy and Casper as they eat. And so he's like, hey, hun, how's it going? How did the adoption papers go? And she's like, guess what? Guess what? She's not bringing it up yet. She's like, I don't know. The weather wasn't that great today. It was cold, and I don't know why she's not telling him. We got a little issue with Casper's hair right there, so I'm trying not to look at that. We might have to change his hair. Alright, come on, Lucy. So now they're talking to Casper about school, and they're asking him, you know, are you excited to start your first day of school tomorrow? Sorry you didn't get to go today because of the snow, but he'll definitely be going tomorrow. And it's 6 p.m. Another day has passed. So let's talk about ages here. Alex is 32, Lucy is 31, and little Casper is 6 years old now. So I guess he's going into first grade. Okay, so I think Alexander is about to find out about the pregnancy because Lucy just waved me over, and I do believe she's about to get her baby bump, and he's going to see this happen, so he's definitely going to know. Oh, there we go. And he's not even looking. She's like, I'm pregnant. Look at me. So it's 6 p.m. on Thursday when she's getting her baby bump. That means Saturday at 8 p.m. we are going to have another Goth baby. How exciting. So if Alexander was a little too dense to notice that his wife got a little baby bump, we're going to have her tell him right now. So I'm going to have her just chat with him, and this is like how I imagine that I'm going to make her tell him. She's going to do a chat and then a hug. And she's very tired, so hopefully she can get that news to him, and then she can go lay down. She's like, hun, we're having a baby. We're not adopting. I got to go lay down. I'm exhausted. I think Alexander, he's just too sweet. He's like, oh, maybe she's just putting on a little weight. He's not exactly sure. Okay, she's talking about family to him. So I'm pretty sure she's telling him now. And he's going to be very excited. Family and friends. We're having a baby! And I really like music too, by the way. He's like, yeah, you know, I like music too, but what about the baby thing? Uh-oh, and our bills are due too, so we gotta pay those. Okay, so Alexander now is aware of the fact that they're having a baby. And did you see him look at her belly? Okay, let's have him, let's have him rub belly. Just really gonna drive this home for Alexander. That's right, you've got a baby coming. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end part 3 of this episode here. Once again, this was a very long episode that I'm having to split up into 2, so you're going to get another episode tomorrow. In part 4, you will finally get to see the arrival of the new Goth baby. I am so excited about that. And please enjoy my attempts to try and take a nice screenshot of Lucy and Alexander here while I finish up this part of the episode. Before we end, I just want to give a shout out to my patron, Allie. Allie, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. You are awesome. Just like all of my other patrons as well. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, you can visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/PleasantSims. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys with part 4 of this episode tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my current projects, Instagram for pictures from Pleasantview and my custom hood, and on Pinterest where I'm pinning all of my favorite custom content. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com for mods and gameplay rules, or become my patron at patreon.com/PleasantSims for access to exclusive bonus content.